So this video is kind of like a sequel to one that happened about 2 years ago. 2 years ago, we all went out to our friend Vietnamese out at Grand Lake, had a wicked time, ice fished, had some drinks, played some darts, just had a whole bunch of fun. And I decided to film it 2 years ago, and that was kind of the start of when I was doing a lot of this video stuff and photography and that. And it kind of really was a catalyst and kicked off kind of my love for it. This past week, I've been kind of sitting on this video because we just recently went back out there and we did the same thing. We went ice fishing, we had some drinks, played some darts, had some fun. And you know, the whole crew was out. The weather was absolutely perfect. And you know, we couldn't have asked for a better day. Now, when I make my videos, I typically like to add a bit of a message or a meaning behind them. Mainly because I find today with us just posting, you know, story after story and reel and TikTok after TikTok, you know, everything just gets kind of messed into trend after trend. It's all kind of meaningless and showboaty and whatever. In the end, when we look at cherishing time and trying to make memories, it's great to actually record these memories and have them for a while and remember the feeling that it gave us while we're doing it, not just having some kind of catchy tune behind it. When I look at the last video that I made at Grand Lake, that was the kind of the core message behind it, because the core message was about making memories with your friends. And it was really important for us because life was going to get busier. We were going to have kids and new families and marriages and new houses and jobs and that. And the important thing around it is just not taking for granted the time that we have with each other, because as life moves on and we're getting older, something that we're all starting to realize is that when you have the new responsibilities of, you know, marriages and kids and jobs, we don't get to spend as much time with the people that we care about, meaning our friends and our family and everything like that. And so every time that we get to do it, it just means so much more. It's just that much more impactful. When I look back at that video now, I kind of laugh to myself because that's what happened. People did get married, people did have kids, people did get new jobs and moved houses, and lives had its highs and its lows and its tough times and its amazing times. And you know, it just got so busy that in the end, I think that now every time we do get together, we're feeling it even more of how important the time is to kind of turn off all that outside noise and just enjoy time with our friends. You know, making this video now, I've sat on this video for almost a week or so. It was because I was trying to see, like, is this message gonna be the same thing? And it is. You know, I wanna tell everybody that, you know, this is something as somebody who's lived through it now and gone through these highs and lows and how busy life can get as it's gone even further and further and further. You know, cherish the time you get with your friends. You get to hang out with people, whether it's friends, family, or anybody, you know, remember it. Take a nice couple photos that maybe aren't even posted to the internet or anything like that, and just have something to remember the day by, because everything's going to get crazier moving on and moving forward. That's kind of just something that has helped solidify how much I love making videos and taking photos and practicing photography and videography and that, because I'm very lucky to have a great group of friends around me. And the people that you surround yourself with are some of the most important people that are ever going to be in your life, because they're the people who you confide in when things are going tough, and they're people you celebrate stuff with when things are going amazing. And it's so great to have a group of friends that really kind of embrace me doing a lot of the video stuff, you know, taking photos and photography, and I try to share as much as I can with them, because I just love the reaction when you get just a perfect photo or video or anything like that, and you share it with them. You know, you're not charging them, you're not doing anything like that. It's just such a good time to have that. So, you know, I love my friends, they mean so much to me, and I'm pretty sure anybody watching this video who thinks about the time with their friends and their family, you love them just as much. The one piece of advice I'm ever just gonna say is, you know, take the time to remember it and cherish it. And if you get the chance to take a video of something fun happening or a photo together or anything like that, do it. Don't feel like you're just taking a photo for nothing, you know, because eventually in life, you're gonna be able to go back and look at this stuff and remember it when life just got crazier and busier and busier. Live in the moment, but give yourself something to remember the moment with. And I'm always gonna do that for my friends because I love them and I enjoy making videos and doing all this fun stuff. So outside of that, hope everyone's doing amazing. Thank you so much for watching. See you later, everybody.